Legend of Total War here with part 26 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play campaign as the High Elves. This will probably be the final episode because we're on the final stages of the Vortex mission and there's virtually no factions left. Now I said I'd fight this battle manually, but it's... we'll just see how we go. The whole point of fighting them manually is not necessarily to win, but to weaken them. If we auto-resolve this, they'll take like no damage. Because the thing is, these guys cannot recover. Alright, I'll just take everyone off the walls. Okay, oh, these guys can come out here, yeah. They've got artillery. If we can take that out, that'd be good. Alright, I want you guys to stay here. Archers on the wall here. One there, one... So it looks like they're going to attack around here. You stand here. I don't have enough troops. Actually, how about you stay there? And... no one's going to be over there. We'll just no, put them there. Alright, let's just see how we go. Alright, Eagle. If we can, at the very least, stop that Plague Corps. Actually, I tell you what. I think these things do a better job at it. Get rid of the Plague Claw catapults. They're aiming for us. Okay, they didn't do much damage, thankfully. So draw them over here so these can shoot at them as well. Okay, Eagle, just hang back for the time being. I don't know what to do with you right now. It's kind of good they decided to shoot at my horse archers. But there's not a lot of area out here to run around with. Okay, so they're going to climb up the walls here. Alright, I want you off the wall, and you come around over here. And you get up on the wall there. Maybe I should take the cavalry out and run down units that are stragglers. How are they doing so far? They're doing alright. They've done a lot of damage, but not so many kills. And we need kills. I mean, like I said, I don't expect to win this. But if we get these are kills that they can't recover. There's no point in damaging one of them to 50%.
Weapons ready!
Yep. Okay, well they've nearly wiped out the Plague Claw catapult. So they've been shooting that pretty much the entire time, but it's gone. But we haven't, now we've got to shoot other things. Because trying to hit that, it's a very small target. I'm not good at that. I think what I need to do here is try and hold them here as long as possible so we can just keep shooting them out this way. We need to be shooting these storm vermin. Our white lines of trace can't seem to beat their storm vermin. It might just be because they're so experienced. Okay, we've definitely wiped out the artillery. So, next battle, they won't have them. Oh, shit, I'm going to find myself in a bit of a problem here soon. Are they shooting at me? damage. Yeah, shoot these guys over here. What's this? Death Globe Bombardiers. Shit, I wanted them to keep shooting.
Remember, we are invincible. We go.
Don't know what to do with this eagle right now. Like I said, I really don't. I think the eagle's a shit unit. A really shit unit. It's only good at taking out other flyers. Luckily those gutter run things don't do that much damage. Keep them out here as long as possible so we keep shooting them. Get up here so I can use this again. Oh no you don't. What's this here? Plague Monk Sensor Bears. I think they don't have much armor, so shooting them would be good.
Retreat! Surrender! For the king! Defensive positions! Illyrian arms! For Lothern!
This is actually going reasonably well. I don't know. I still don't think we're going to win, but a lot of their units have been taken out. And they're being really slow on the offensive over here. As long as I can keep maximizing the usage of these towers, we might actually stand a chance.
Quickly now! For order! Northern Sea Guard!
At least they got to use all their ammo. Oh wait, don't stay too close out here because they've got towers that are going to shoot at us. These guys are just standing out here. Maybe I'll just go charge into them. Because they're not good melee units. Keep that, because we really want to be maximizing the... Actually, no. If they're running, run them down.
It will be done. Illyrian archers. Lothern Sea Guard.
Okay, keep back. There you go. No.
As you say.
I don't know. Stay where you were before. There.
Understood.
Oh, he's on guard mode. I gotta remember to take him off guard mode.
Silver Helms. Lothern Sea Guard. Battle calls. Spearmen.
Cowards. Stay in there. Where'd they go? Good. Make sure you run them down. We might actually win this. This is really thanks to the horse archers because they didn't commit their full fighters.
Archers.
You come over here now.
Very well. Apace.
That's nearly dead.
Sail. Illyrian archers.
Good stuff. I don't think there's any more of them out here. I'll charge in that.
Orders received.
Okay, now might be a good time to start using the eagle, because it causes fear, and now's the best time to make them scared. Get in there, get in, get in.
Concealed enemy troops!
It's a shit charge.
Fire aerial! Yes! Noble! Silver held!
My gutter runners, they're not very strong.
Success first! The enemy is coming! Decoy! Attack! Move!
What's this over here? Oh, don't worry about that.
Spearman! Order!
Come on, shatter them all over here. I think we've won. Just a big clusterfuck. There we go, we've actually won it. Oh, good. Let them get away. Although they don't have any strength left to attack another settlement. This is it. Got a heroic victory. Lost half of our army though. Well, garrison. I think they deserve to die. So he's going for a bit of a swim, is he? So, yeah, okay. Just don't even worry about Hexabattle right now. They're avoiding all of my armies, but I don't want to stop them from taking settlements. I could keep smashing them, but if they do a ritual, then they'll die, and then we won't be able to do this. So, we should send someone back to Nagarond, because what's going to happen is after this is essentially two things in once, because it's 20 turns. At the 10 turn mark, some more rats are going to spawn. I don't know how many stacks.
Can I offer assistance?
How about you
By
stay
the gods!
here, and then now, how many stacks of them are left? I know we've taken out like 3 or 4. Like it doesn't even, wherever this one goes, it can't do anything.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
And they usually, at least it was in the campaign when I played on normal, they spawn in the same place they did in the first time. So that means to spawn here. But we should definitely send some people to protect the core regions. Where are you? I'm going to send you to Hexalatl. I don't think they're going to show up in Lustria. I'm not even going to bother chasing that down, because no matter where he goes, he's dead. I don't think the other one can reach us, and I don't see it on lead. And you need to recruit. you... Yeah, go repair Venom's
For the
Blade.
other queen. Lady
It's
of
gonna
Honor.
undo the damage that they've done to us. Alright. Let's do some construction, then move on to the next turn. I'm wondering if I should raise another army, but I feel like I'm really pushing it with the numbers that I have right now. Have I done all the research? Yeah, it's all done now. So we're getting Hagriff back to full strength. It's almost one more level up, and it's back to where it was. Okay, I'll bring you over here.
Ever queen.
I feel like they're going to start another ritual soon. But I'm also wondering, and it's not something I really want to risk, if you keep smashing them and they have no army, will they not
At your service.
do a ritual?
I never tire.
Okay, assign point for you can go into that. Alright, let's move on. Oh, they've started another ritual. That was my prediction. Although I really didn't want them to. Now they need to take out the chaos stacks that are coming. Okay, let me see. So there's the Warband of the Serpent. Where's the chaos ones? They're all the way over here.
Lady of the Phoenix.
Alright, well, I don't want to get
Ready for orders.
in the lizard's men's way, because they need to survive this. I just kind of want them to pull their forces together in order to do it. If they're separated, they won't do a very good job.
Servant of the king.
Right.
I live to serve
They won't
my
be able to
king.
get to you from here, so let's colonize that. I think treasure hunting is stupid. It's just like, it wastes your whole turn worth of movement, and it's like, you found 10 coins. It's like, oh god, or some, I don't know.
Your instructions.
No, I just don't like it. The risk reward factor is just
Princess of
low.
the Aswad.
Because you've got to take into consideration the fact that it's not free to do. However much your army costs, that's how much it costs to do. Every time your army does something, whether it be move from one spot to another or just sits there, it's cost you that amount. Okay, and when you're doing the search for the treasure hunt and you get like 2,000 coins in return, it doesn't pay for it.
Protect our vault.
Right, you're going to take that.
I serve the Phoenix King.
So if the second wave is going to come here, like I said, I want to send someone back to Nagaron just in case.
Ready to serve.
Instead, protects column because that settlement is a walled settlement. So where are you? Oh, you got a long way to go. They actually might beat you here, but if they get to Hexalytle, we've already crushed their army. Even if they won, they're too badly
Lady of the
damaged.
Phoenix Court.
Alright, so what's...
Think me fool,
That seems like a bug.
foolish thing. No.
Alright, looks like they're gonna land over here, so let's... Oh, I forgot about you.
Master of the White Tower.
Good.
I power the
Stop to
needy
this.
here. Who seeks me? Inspecting.
And that's a proper full army as well. I don't want them damaging any of the settlements out here. Even though we won in the other settlement, that was... I think we may have gotten lucky.
Think me fool, fool.
But then again, we've got horse archers and all of them. It worked out quite well, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Get your shit together. Defend your settlement.
Princess of Althwan.
Hang on. Reduce the upkeep. Not a whole lot to construct.
Last street.
Okay, what regions aren't being taxed? Are we taxing them all now? Okay, yep, we're taxing them all because you can't tax the gates. Let's move on. No, that's crap. I don't want heroes. Well, we really don't need the influence, but fuck it. What was that? Engage. Hang on.
Cold-blooded
Attack a force belonging to the following faction battle: Teeth Snatchers. Did they show up over here? What? Where are they? I don't see them anywhere. They're supposed to show up around here, I think, because of the They could be hidden. I don't know. Let's have a look. I don't see them anywhere. They're on their way. So far, so good. You
Princess of
back
the
to
Acid.
Nagaron and just wait there.
I serve the Phoenix King.
might as well. Money's not an issue with 1.5 million. Sorry, 1.4 million. Moving on. I don't see any teeth snatchers in there. Okay, so where is this fucker over? Oh shit, he's right there.
Texas, I Lawmaster.
I need to hurry up and get to White Peak before it gets attacked. Of course, if it defeats the garrison at White Peak, that's as far as it will go. And we've got so much surplus here that we just built it straight back up almost immediately.
Guardian. Journey.
Protect
Yeah,
our
I
vaults.
don't know if I want to wait inside of a settlement that doesn't have walls. So maybe wait inside of Hag's Hall.
For assistance. Althorn Princess.
And you wait inside of Clarkaron.
Marching out.
So we'll be able to get the walls in the Circle of Destruction back fairly soon. Let's move on. So that Skaven armies did nothing.
Master of the White
Alright,
Tower.
just quickly force march to White Peak so don't attack it. Them raiding doesn't concern me.
Against
And they're not even at full strength. Good. Let's try and get as many as possible, get these settlements.
Our traditions.
Oh, hang on, we're not supposed to have that in this one. Get the defenses up.
We will ensure.
Oh, that was a walled settlement. Maybe I should send you over there instead.
Garrisoning. I'm ready. Guardian.
Your command.
So in 3 turns there'll be a little bit of a cutscene. And then after 13 turns, we do the final battle. It's not really the final battle. The final battle will be whenever we decide to finish off the Lizardmen, which will be straight after we do the so-called final battle. Which I won't spoil it just yet, if I haven't already. I mean, by the time you're watching this, you've probably already seen it somewhere else. I'm sure somebody will have spoiled it. This video will be released well after so I don't think we got many defenses here. Sword of Spears. Just ought to resolve it. I'm fine with them taking it, but I need them to clear away. Stack it as well, whichever you're looking for. Yeah, can't be quite gone. We'll just re-establish this settlement after they've dealt with this stuff. What are they doing? If they attack, they're doomed. There's no way in hell that they will win.
There is no limit to my
Going to be enforced much. How long until we're starved out though? 5 turns.
Protector of Ultron.
Okay. Basically, get ready for the next round, and you get ready
Defender
to
of the Phoenix Throne.
defeat him. At least these armies can't actually restore their own casualties. So every battle you do to them, it's permanent damage to them, obviously. Didn't need to send anything else. I've got that, but we don't need it. It's useless there. This is already back up to full strength. Well, as soon as this is built, but it's not going to get done in time. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so they managed to destroy that settlement, which means I need to go and colonize it. I hope the lizard men put up at least somewhat of a fight.
Now is
It doesn't really look like it. Four turns remaining.
Speak.
Right, just stay here at Hexalatl, because next turn
Protector of Ultron.
it could show up here, it could show up there, it could show up here where the war, or it could even show up. Oh shit! I should probably get some forces over there.
Time is of the essence. What would you have of me?
I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just move on to the next turn.
Anarion the Defender, the first Phoenix King. It is inevitable that the fifth and final shard of the Star Crown is found upon the sword that doomed the Asa. They were only here for the shard, but even the Lore Master could feel the sword's pull. And then something else touched their souls. The fabric of reality was torn. From the realm of ruin, the Skaven's horned god mocked its prey and revealed his plan. The celestial event that weakened the vortex was of Skaven design. A parody of the true comet. The Council of 13, the Rat Men's highest authority, were architects of this grand manipulation. Its task complete and fuel expended, the rocket fell back to the surface. When the wreckage was discovered, its purpose remained unclear until now. It was the catalyst to weaken the vortex and goad the other races into action. They knew the Asur would seek to bolster the failing vortex, but they were ready. Every ritual cast, the magic was stolen, absorbed into the Horned Rat's bell. Now soaked in ritual power, the bell will be moved to Ulthuan's heart. If it tolls 13 times, the horned god shall emerge from the vortex, the world doomed. Then the god was gone, but in its place came a swarm of his children. Where there was two, there is now one. But is that enough to make a difference? The insidious Skaven seek to bring their terrible god into this world, mighty lord. This must not come to pass. Continue your course of action. Crush the noisome ratmen and take control of the vortex for yourself.
It didn't show me where the reinforcements were. So let me see, where the fuck are they? There's nothing here. Nothing there. Are they actually in Ulthuan? Oh, there they are. I've only got one army here. But you better clear this. There's 5 armies in there too. You better clear this shit off straight away.
My powers are wasted here.
Or should you just wait? I don't know how well would fare against 4 stacks. I'm just trying to think what would be best. If we were just to go into, yeah, I think it'd be best if we just wipe this out now, and probably get the hell out of here.
Master of the White Tower.
We could strike one of them now with lightning strike.
No, Gracie, never.
At the end of the day, Teclis is immortal, and his army can be replaced very easily. Building new structures takes time. It'd be quicker to build a new army. You better show some bravery. You've got some killing to do.
Attack!
Luckily, we can use lightning strike to get
Steady
them.
hand is needed.
Water resolve will be sufficient.
I foresaw this victory. Restrain the captives. As I expected.
So that makes it 4 essentially. You could run back to the Eagle Gate. Oh no, you wouldn't be able to make it. Because that army there's not a big concern. Now I could finish it off, or we could weaken another one. Basically, there's no escape from this now. Actually, yes there is. You could get back to White Peak.
No, need my warp token stash.
Ready.
Alright. I was hoping to do it. Get rid of this one.
I will give you victory.
Okay, that essentially turns them into 3 armies. Finish that one off, and then you need to force march the hell out of there. Oh. There's no escape for you.
Kadaif unleashed. Battle calls me. Going.
Now, if I'm so desperate not to suffer a defeat, we could just disband his army and just recruit a new one somewhere else. But if I go in force march, we're just asking to die. Unless we go out on the water.
Very well.
They won't be able to catch us then. Doesn't matter, at least you're safe. You took out 1.5 of their stacks. That's more than I really could have expected from you.
Loyal son.
Find a place to go recover your strength.
Azir guides us.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fight. Do they all have it? They've all got regeneration. For 10 turns. That'd be good.
Where to?
Alright, you better cross over. I thought it would show up in the same spot. Just goes to show you that you cannot prepare for it.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
March on.
Off to Lothern.
Can I offer assistance? Charlotte Rose, Princess of the Astra.
So a few settlements in Ulthuan might get wrecked.
What news?
Just,
Your
he's
decree?
nothing. Actually, you can even force march. What's he going to do, attack us? Can't beat us. Right, so how many armies will that mean that I've got here? So, I mean, we could stand and fight, but he's already taken out 1.5 of their stacks. We can stand and fight, but we're not going to do much. Their artillery will just blow us to shit.
I'm ready.
Okay, now over here. Would you go deal with your problems? I won't worry about that right now. Should I sail someone else back, like this guy? The public order here should be fine now.
We march on.
I need your assistance. Sail to Val's
We
Anvil.
stand ready for action.
The public order here is fine. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. Alright, what are they up to? How many armies is that there? 3 armies. Well, I know I can't win this. There's simply too many of them. But if I auto-resolve it, we won't do anything. We've got a fairly large garrison here. Let's just do the best we can and try and just damage them. Because they can't recover their losses. They've only essentially got 3 full functioning armies, and that's these 3 here. The other one's too badly damaged to do anything. It's sort of in the same state as Teclis. Except Teclis can recover. And it shouldn't take him very long to recover. He lost a few archers. There's no hope of victory here. We just have to damage them. That's it. The more damage we do, great. So I haven't had a chance to use these Ithmar chariots. I don't like chariots normally. Tyrannot chariots. Keep them inside the settlement. Then again, why don't we send them out one at a time to just harass the crap out of them in both areas here. Try to prevent them from get. You know what? Fuck it. All 3. Just try to prevent them from getting up on the walls, so that we can really maximize use of our towers. Because that worked well for us in the previous fight.
Understood. It will be done. Lothern Seagull. Understood. White Lions. It shall be done. White Lions.
Alright, so we'll just have to do cavalry, stay in here. Alright, let's do this. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of faith in these chariots. I'm just not a big fan of them.
Ithilmar chariots.
But who knows, maybe they'll impress me. I doubt it though.
Understood. Quickly now.
So micromanaging 3 loads of chariots could be a bit difficult.
Set forth.
They've got. You got to get rid of the plague claw. Oh fuck! I didn't put someone there.
What lions? For duty! Assyrian willing! For the Everqueen! The winds rise again! For Assyria! For our ancestors!
So what I need them to do is just stop them from getting to the gates. Just keep
For duty!
annoying them.
We advance! Asa! Attack! Advance! Moving out! Without fail! Forward!
The longer they can keep their forces from getting up on the wall, the better.
Forward! Ithamar chariots! Onward! Asa! Attack! We go! Asa, advance! Without question!
These things just died like straight away. But it's fine. I couldn't micromanage all three of them in different spots like that. But the whole point of them is just to stop them from getting up on the walls. We're doing damage to them while it's going on. So with our last one over here, just prevent them from getting up on the walls
Asa!
as long as possible.
March! For Alt 1!
What's this? Weeping Blade, or is it Wither? I think it's Wither.
Asa, advance! March! Assyrian willing! Without question! Move! Let it fall! Onward! You will obey! To the fray! Assyrian guides us! Death to all!
So
Weapons
that,
ready!
the impact was shit.
Serve the king!
Actually, I tell you, it'd be good if those plague rats things, really good warp fire throwers, burn their own unit.
For Lothern! Yes! For our ancestors! Quickly
I don't think that does a whole lot of damage.
March!
It's just supposed to look cool. Oh fuck, they're in here.
Right line! Orders received! Orders understood!
Well, it's only a handful of them. We've got plenty of guys. Oh shit.
We will
Get
obey!
into a number of ways.
Without fail! It will be done! For duty! Ithamar chariots! We away! We go! Forward! For the Everqueen! Asa, advance! Forward!
What's going on here? Oh damn it! They're not designed to. Actually, they might be able to take it on. I'm trying too hard to micromanage these damn things here.
Assyrian willing!
I mean, you said we've done considerable damage to this army. There's just too much going on.
Advance! Swiftly! Apace! March!
Destroy those, kill those warp lightning cannon. Good. That was actually a pretty good charge.
Assyrian guides us! Asa, forward! Moving out!
We've already got clan. What's it called? Gutter runners at the back here. We're gonna put a stop to this.
Asa, attack! White lions! It will be done! Lothern Seaguard! It shall be
Position yourself over here. You position yourself there. This tower's not being used.
understood! Asa, forward! For order! Moving out! Our adversaries are revealed! We away!
Just run through them.
Quickly now! Assyrian guides us! Without fail. Understood! Death to all!
Are they dead yet?
Lakoi! Lothern Seaguard! Son of Ulfwag! Ithamar chariots! We away!
Oh, my chariots are about to die.
We go! Forward!
Well, I think they did okay, but now it's time to micromanage over here because I'm worried that this is going to get captured.
Silver held!
They can't even fight them in melee. It's all about the charge.
Asa, advance!
Does a shit job in melee, this Kev.
Lothern Seaguard! Loyal!
Get rid of these damn rat ogres.
Acknowledge! White Lions! Retreat! Surrender! As you say. Loyal! By Alariel!
Come back.
It shall be done!
Nope.
Make Ulthuan proud!
I need to get some of my guys back here to prevent the capture, but they're almost all tied down.
Understood! Without fail! Asa,
No, you keep shooting that. Stay put, stay.
For duty! It will be done! We will obey! Asa, move!
Don't worry about these towers anymore, just get in here.
Swiftly! For duty! White Lions! Asa! Attack!
I really don't want them to capture this, but I can't get any of my guys back here.
As you say. Silver Helm.
Oh, I think it's recapturing for us just a little bit.
Attack! Death to all!
These guys here just will not break.
To the fray! For our ancestors! For order! Moving out! Apace! Swiftly!
Like, if I'm gonna lose this, I want to lose by running out of men, not by getting timed out. Cowards.
White Lions!
Okay, looks like this has been captured. Alright, battle's pretty much over now. I can't see this being turned around. Army loss penalty applied. But at least we got the Valiant to feed. How did we go for kills? We killed more of them than we lost. So the first army's wrecked, the second army took a little bit of damage, the third army is still in good shape. So they've really only got one army that's in good shape now.
Princess of Ulthuan. What would you have of me? Azir guides us. What would you have of me?
Okay, where will I send you?
Knowledge is yours. Oath grants you wisdom.
Against council orders.
If I could beat that one, but then the other ones would get me. Where am I going to send you?
The council
Go and
is
defend White
disappointed.
Peak.
With haste, land.
Because I think... Yeah, the garrison's fine, and even with just a few extra tired units, we've got a chance. So yeah, you've got to get out of force much. They probably won't attack this. They'll go for some lightly defended settlement like the High Vale.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne. Anchors away.
Can I offer?
But they've really only got
Answer for Phoenix
a few more battles before they're just worn out.
Defender
Okay,
of
this
the
one here is
Everqueen.
dead.
For the king! I will lead the Astor. Moving
At
on.
least, I'm fairly sure this is the last wave of these
The
rat
greater
shits.
good has triumphed.
So 11 stacks in total.
Protector of all.
Right, I
We
want you over
stand
here,
ready
just in
for
case it gets attacked, because I want to re-establish myself at
Assyrian
Sundberg.
guides us.
Oh no, they destroyed this. Just be patient. Just wait and see. You guys need to get your shit together and kill it. Because if they lose, then this is all for nothing. Let's just move on to the next turn. I've made the preparations that I can. Let's go. Oh, you fucking morons. Seems silly that they'd even make this attack just to absorb it. Okay, so they're probably going to win, but this is their two best armies. So once they're worn out, that's it. And it's all about just trying to keep them out in front of the towers as long as possible, it seems.
Illyrian archers! Archers! Spearmen! Archers! It will be done!
So yeah, we want the horse archers to go out this side here and harass them as best they can.
White lion! Spearmen! White lions! Silver helms!
You come over this side.
Noble! Acknowledged!
Okay, that's good. Let's go.
Archers!
So yeah, don't expect to win. It's just about doing lots of damage to them. Okay, you gotta aim for those artillery. 'Cause they do the most damage to us. Shit.
Illyrian archers! Without fail! For duty! Assyrian guides us!
So they're completely ignoring us this time. Oh, they just blew it up already. They're filling that gap.
Yes! Without fail!
Man, they're going crazy with this shit. They just want to bomb the crap out of us. Nothing in reserve for them now.
Hussar! Forward!
Full on magic.
Apace! Forward!
There's more artillery up this way.
Advance!
There's a pretty significant blind spot right here.
For duty! Forward! Hussar, advance!
Go and damage that. Don't expect them to kill it, but if they could just actually... You come out this way as well. We should charge into the...
For ultimate
Gotta get rid of their catapults. If you get rid of their catapults, it's so much easier to fight them on the field.
setting forth!
Get rid of the warp lightning cannons, actually.
Hussar, forward!
Yes, yes, see the things well.
That's it, shoot your own units. That's good.
Assyrian guides us! Swiftly! Forward! Defender!
charge into these.
Order! Silver helms! Set in port! March! For the king!
You gotta destroy the plague claw catapult. Like, these get bombed. Crazy. Well, the battle's pretty much over now.
Noble! Seal! Illyrian archers! Silver helms!
We capture this when it's shooting at them. Turn around, shoot him in the back. I got no reserves in the back here. Nothing I can do.
For duty! Noble! Archers!
Just keep trying to kill as many of these fuckers as we can. Well, we've still got some soldiers left. I don't think it even matters if they capture this. This battle will be over in 200 seconds.
Archers! Illyrian archers!
Take out the plague claw catapult.
Spearmen!
Good, the hill pit's nearly dead.
We go! For the Ever Queen!
It's quite possible, yeah. I'm getting shot by my own towers.
Set in port! We
Well, if that's the case, get into melee with them. That way they're more than likely to shoot their own troops.
Illyrian archers!
See? Good, it's dead.
Archers!
No, I didn't want you to do that. Don't walk back. I want you to shoot them. I'm not gonna need these. Might as well get down here and just try and do some damage. I expect the army loss penalty to be coming in very soon. There it is. However, okay, we lost about the same number as they did, but now both of their armies are in terrible shape. If they were to attack another settlement, well, they'll need all of their armies if they want to succeed. Oh, you want to meet us out in the water with your damaged army? Sounds good to me.
Destruction for all! Now is chaos.
Seriously, why would you besiege my city?
To war! Lend us your strength.
Stupid fools. You're in the middle of a chaos invasion. And you're like, yeah, let's go attack this highly fortified settlement.
What would you have of me? Duty
Hopefully up here.
calls. Defender of the Aesir.
Master of the
Looks like the army that
White
attacked this got wrecked.
War. Your word is my command.
Now to get you back up to full strength.
Protector of Ulthuan. Your will is done. No mercy.
Good.
The Aesir follows.
And you are sunk. Okay, that brings their total armies down to 3, I think.
Defender of the Everqueen. Across the waves. A noble
Okay,
victory.
nowhere near as much of a threat now. If it was to attack any settlement on its own, it's gone. Alright. I guess my main concern now is what's going to happen with these guys. They're being really foolish. They need to get their forces together to defeat the guys that are coming after them. I don't care if they damage this area, because once this story effect is done, they're dead. I just want them to survive until then. That'll fail soon. At least they're just sort of sitting there, not going after them. I could probably go with the campaign movement range right now. That sounds good.
High Lawmaster.
And yeah, I guess they're ready to commit suicide.
Tremble before me. The gods have spoken.
He's gone. Let's do this in force march.
Going.
So they should have one army left, but I can't see where it is. There it is.
Guardian. Then Louis. I will lead the Aesir. Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
So that one, yeah, they've been defeated. Faction destroyed. So they got 2 of
For
our
the
settlements.
Everqueen, none shall live.
Require
We just need to go back and
I
restore
get
them. I don't think there's any more waves of it. So you go back to Lothern.
Ready for
You go
orders.
go back down to Araby. I don't want to do anything until this is over. Okay. Okay, the ritual failed. And what happens to
Destruction for all.
this? We need to pull your forces together to kill him.
Lady of the Phoenix.
It's safe to take this now.
Hoeth guides me.
It's already built up to full again.
Standing by. Taking up residence. Can I offer assistance?
Yeah. Go back over here.
A foolish suggestion. Azir guides us.
There is no limit to my power. Yes.
Prince of
Back under our control. And the surplus will, it'll get us back up to scratch fairly quickly.
What orders?
We've got 6 turns left. So I just need the lizardmen to survive for 6 more turns. Okay, I'm glad that they took that out. That's good. It'll help them survive a little while longer. Again, yeah, we just wait. So the final battle will be fought
Princess of the Azure.
with your
Shield
army.
against the darkness.
Are you ready for this? Okay, I want to disband one of... Hang on, what was most... Because I've done it before. What was most useful? The archers were incredibly useful. Because I think you get unlimited ammunition on that battle as well. So yeah, we'll stick with that. We could probably defeat this. But we don't need to fight it. It's like they're silly to take it. Well, they're in the middle of the Chaos Invasion. I'll just go back there and take it as soon as their Chaos Invasion is done. Like, I didn't want to wreck them because, like I said, if they're wiped out within the next 4 turns, it means nothing. At least this way they've got another settlement. Okay, Vessels of Chaos are destroyed. Time to retake what belongs to us. We don't want them having this settlement long term. Because this is where they can get some really good units from.
Protector of Ultron. Time is of the essence.
It won't take that much attrition.
Your behest, Princess.
I serve the king.
You stay put because I want you in good shape for the upcoming fight. It doesn't matter.
What would you have of me? For the Phoenix King.
Okay, this is the last turn of it.
Princess of Ultron.
Oh yeah, we'll come and restore ourselves here.
Onward.
Just come and sack them here.
Defender of the Azure. It shall be done.
Alright, here we go.
The Star Crown reforged. But the crown alone is not enough. It must be born into the vortex, delivered to Calidor by a hero worthy of Safari. And yet the chittering Skaven lurk, defiling Ulthuan, awaiting the Horned One's arrival. The vortex must be reclaimed, or the world is doomed.
The treacherous Gracier Skaven assemble at the eye of the vortex, my lord. Their bid to summon the Horned Rat must fail. Attack and gain control of the vortex yourself.
So we can teleport straight to it. We've only got 5 turns to get to it. This is a job for
At your service,
Tyrion.
servant of the king.
Let's just make sure. Well, I actually should have checked his equipment last time. It's all pretty good. So we can see here, we're up against Skip Rick, whoever. So that's the Gracier clan. Then there's Lord Mazdamundi. Oh man, look at those odds. They don't all come at the same time. Then there's Malekith. And then there will actually be another Skaven army. So there's a fourth army.
Bring me battle!
So you basically just fight them all one at a time. Individually, each army is pretty easy to beat. Unless it was on normal difficulty. Archers seem to be the key, because when I was played it with Malekith, I used artillery and archers and went just slaughtered, because you get unlimited ammo.
My brother tells me that the world is in peril. That is not our responsibility, but the Vortex is. If the world suffers, so does Althwan. We cannot let the vermin bring their infernal god onto this island. Sons and daughters of Althwan, be ready to fight. Fight for your souls. Fight for your homeland. Althwan is defended.
Okay, so they've got artillery of their own as well. I tell you what, I probably should have brought a dragon, so I could take out those artillery. The thing is, we can't outrange them. Let's start shooting them from here. Get a little bit closer though. Go wide. I'll send you around the flank. Have you heal, don't you? Seed of Rebirth. Okay, yeah, in combat.
The Skaven have almost completed their summoning, my lord. One final chance remains to defeat them in
So
battle.
once we've defeated
and
them,
follow their
we should get
skill.
some magic powers.
Advance!
Because we'll control the vortex. Come up this way with me. Gotta put a stop to this. See, their infantry on their own, worthless. The only thing that does any damage to us, their artillery.
So many souls to devour.
Okay. Archers, we gotta keep moving forward. Same with this. Because our enemy reinforcements will come in soon. We've defeated these. This is what I'm saying, like, he's just not very good in combat. He just doesn't do anything. Like, he might have great stats or whatever, but... he's taking out one of them. Okay, if you can, try and destroy their plague claw catapults. I'm trying to get to them, but... oh yeah, probably doesn't help that he's in guard mode, actually. Get up here. Okay, put a stop to their artillery. Our damage is pretty minimal. See what I'm saying? We've got unlimited ammo. This here was the hard part. The rest of this should be fucking easy. And since our army's in such good shape, we're fine. So you guys just come over here. Let's get ready to go. Our archers are in really great shape. Problem here is that the rats are putting up away. These ones. Can't really catch them. Let's get rid of them just so their whole army runs away. Next army I think is going to come from over here. Okay, I shouldn't have bothered chasing after them because my Phoenix Guard cannot catch those rats. Alright, they're gone.
The power of the vortex is in your hands.
Use
this wisely. For others who seek to control the vortex converge upon your position. The lizard men attack, my lord. Their deranged quest to re-establish the order of their ancients will see them use the vortex to annihilate the world. Drive them back.
So I was wrong. Lizard men first.
Advance!
Right, you can use this often, and it's quite helpful. You guys in position? Right, these guys down the bottom. Okay, actually, I want to send two of you, the most damaged units, over here to protect the flank. May have missed that. Here's this a bit. There should be a second wave of lizardmen coming in soon. Huh. Didn't see him the first time. I wonder what happens when you play as the Skaven. Imagine that would be very different. Because this is more or less the exact same as when I played as the Dark Elves. Suppose I'm going to test it out before I do my review. I really didn't like playing as a Skaven. Maybe I'll just play through it on easy just to find out what the story is. This will be quicker. Get back in position. Malekith, though, he's a really good legendary lord. I haven't found Tyrion to be very good at all. Everyone's saying, like, Tyrion's supposed to be like the greatest fighter in the world. It's like, it's not very useful, though, tactically. he might very well be the greatest fighter in the world, but I don't. Tactically useless. Like, this ability, it sucks. They seem to be at full health there. Final battles. Just bring artillery and archers and we'll be fine. Creates a healing burst from the source. Explosion does not affect friendly troops. Powerful explosion. These that does. Oh, the fuck! Just annihilated half my army there. That was bullshit. But the amount of damage that they just did with a couple of spells, fuck me sideways. Yes. What's going on here? How are they sneaking in here and I can't attack them? No one's coming up this way.
It shall be done, as you say.
Shoot Lord Master Murphy. There's some bullshit spells in this game. Take him out. And I still got 2 more armies to defeat after this. Dark Elves are coming from where then? Okay, from over there? Okay, that's fine. Kill Mazamundi for that. Fuck me, he did a lot of damage. His army didn't do any damage, it was just a couple of spells. That's it.
The Dark Elves advance upon you, my lord. The victorious Witch King must never gain the power of the Vortex for himself. Draw up your defenses.
I want to just see. Are they gonna? I think they're gonna come around this way. I'll just stay up here. Okay, reform the archers. I think Mazamundi got away. It doesn't matter.
Advance! Eagle Claw! Loyal!
Just do what we can to heal. This would be really effective if you had a lot of beasts. It's not that effective to heal, it doesn't revive people from dead. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Like I said, there's a lot of bullshit spells in this. Our Phoenix Guard are okay, they'll be able to handle this and then another Skaven army. I think the last Skaven army is pretty small. It's just a static image. Still a little bit more I can feel with these guys. You guys might need to just turn around a little bit here. Okay, so more coming in. So what's this? Okay. There he is. He's coming in by himself. Shoot him. Okay, just focus on those guys over there. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that because they're trying to shoot right now. They're like, they appreciate the help, but trying to fucking kill your enemies. You're knocking me off my ass. Another dragon. Okay, this is going a lot easier than the other one. He's not using like bullshit magic, because that other thing like goes in the opposite direction anyway. Kill him. Okay, he's down. See if we can find him. Oh, that's him right there. He's on top of the dragon. Kill that dragon. What do you think you're doing? That's what over here. Comes a Hydra. Seems like forever since we fought a Hydra. Alright, shoot it. Okay, that actually does a lot of damage. How'd they do that with Malekith dead? Hydra's gone. It's not dead, but it's gone. Word of pain. You guys need to reform. You get back. The Gracier clan sends one final attack. Notice how it wasn't Clan Moors. Could have been using his ability, but they don't need extra melee defense or leadership. They need to not get obliterated by bullshit magic. And they're broken anyway. Maybe healing them's a good idea because we're really going to need our Phoenix Guard now. But they're in good enough shape, they should be able to handle it. Tyrion's at full health.
As you say.
Yeah, we got this. It was definitely easier on normal difficulty. They barely took any casualties. But they didn't use those like uber magics. At all. At least there's no artillery in this one. Tiny bit of healing there. This one's here healed as much as it can. A little bit back on that, but that's still worked out. Might drop one of these down just to disrupt them. Because I think it feels like it's okay. Don't think it did any damage to them. Aim for the biggest target, the Hell Pit Abomination. Although actually the Doom Wheel is probably more of a threat. Okay, he's getting wrecked. Send some reinforcements. Looks like we've got this.
They're using magic.
Where did he come from? What the hell? I had him on the flank the entire time. Turn around and shoot them.
I shall.
Get the heal.
Destroy them.
Okay, now they're coming up this way. think they're receiving an... Oh, I was gonna go. Oh, if they had brains, they would have put it right there.
Archers!
The enemy are driven off, my lord. The vortex is yours. Victory!
Save my own back!
Ancestors be brave. Deliver them to their
Alright, we didn't lose any units either.
into position.
A horned god banished. Vermin purged from the island shores. Ulthuan's defenders are brothers in arms again. And a hero. A lawmaster. One who has proven worthy of the Star Crown. To bear its power. Walk into the vortex and become the Maelstrom. Ours is a world of fleeting glory. But it is glory nonetheless.
So there we go, we have victory there, continue records. Gives us a little bit of a rundown. It's a very long campaign. look at, watch this. Just look. That was the Clan Pestilence. As Jurassic Park, as we just tried to contain them. So we get victors. We get enemy winds of magic starting amount -50, hero capacity +2 for all heroes, +4 public order, diplomatic penalty with all factions, hero and lord recruit rank +14. That's what you get for doing it. Really, kind of, you know? Like, it's alright. And the vortex continues. Now we just need to finish things off. Now you're dead. You've lived past your usefulness
Time is
now.
of the essence. King and country, Assur, we fight!
I don't know why I still wouldn't occupy. Just a habit, I suppose.
Assur princess, what would you have of me? I serve the Phoenix King.
Lethal grace given forth. A strong leader is needed. My strength is rewarded.
One last region, but we still have to hunt down the other motherfucker. This guy here, who's this? Crepus.
Princess of Ulthuan.
Okay, see if you can catch him out of the water. What's this? That's all good. We don't need any of that stuff. Nothing's going to revolt. We got permanent bonus to public order, which is great and everything, but given the difficulty of doing that, like, it's not worth it for dominate. Like, getting domination victory without doing it is actually easier. That's what I've been saying all along about risk reward. Like, high risk, low reward. The thing is, like, you just cannot prepare. Like, I knew what was coming going into this because I already did with the Dark Elves. I knew what was coming. I couldn't prepare for it.
For the Ever Queen, Assur we fight.
You know, losing an army is like one thing, but losing a city is like getting it absolutely obliterated is another thing entirely. Because you got to start it again from scratch.
Claim it for the
Is
king.
that the end of it? No.
Lord
No, you under
Phoenix.
siege.
The Assur follows straight.
There we go, and there we got domination victory. Very soon after. So with that, we have every single region. 225 of them, we're the only ones remaining. Where did we get that from? That could have been useful in that previous battle. Okay, well that is officially the end of the campaign. This was a long episode. I thought I could do it on the previous one. I'm glad I ended it when I did. But there we go. So, I enjoyed playing this. There are definitely parts of it that I thought were shit. The Vortex mission, I can't stress enough how crap I think it is. But if you take the Vortex campaign, like the Vortex mission, out of it, and just let people play normally, I actually think it's more fun. Personally, I don't give a fuck about the story. The story bored the crap out of me. But the actual playing of the campaign, it's Total War Warhammer. Okay, it's just more Total War Warhammer. It doesn't feel like a sequel to me because, like, any of the new mechanics are like, there's like little bits and pieces. It feels like an expansion. Like I've said, if they had introduced, like, if they had fixed sieges and made like settlements that you could actually surround, then I would have called it a sequel. If they had introduced naval combat, I would have called it a sequel. But I can't really accept it as a sequel. It's more of an expansion. But whatever, I'm not really gonna like get up in arms about it. That's just my opinion. You're free to disagree with me in that regard. Anyway, all of my thoughts are in my review, which should actually be out by now. Which I'll probably start working on tomorrow. Although, I kind of think I need to go through and see what it's like with Skaven just to get a full picture of what the story is like. Anyway, that's the end of this campaign, so I'll see you next time. Fuckers.